Yeah, we got some pretty light package. I don't know what this is, but it's here. Oh my gosh, really? Okay. Benchmade. We know this ain't a Benchmade. So this is some more of them that this is some more that I bought without realizing that they were fake because I wanted to do something. CPM M4, manual open, tactical, everyday, full immunity, 290 BK. I don't know what all that means. It says blue class in a black box. I don't know what that means. So let's see what we got. Oh, look here. Hold on. Okay, so we'll figure out what this is in just a minute. They're getting a little better. Look at here. They got the little coffin shape in there. They're still not getting the the instructions and all right, but at least they putting a little coffin shape foam in there. So they're kind of getting their game together. Of course, it's all wrong. You know it's fake. And this big old flappy baggy bubble wrap bag. There's no bag with drawstrings or anything in here, and I don't know if it's supposed to be. Maybe there's not. Uh, but I wasn't expecting. Wow. So they got the Benchmade logo. It's visible. It's up high where it should be with a Benchmade. Pocket clip looks pretty doggone good. Nice strong pocket clip. Blade is very flippy. Uh, feels very sharp. Aluminum handles. Um, full liners inside. Good lockup on the cross lock. I don't know what one of these full immunities really look like to be able to gauge if this is how close this is. Blade is flippy. Pretty solid. I mean, I can move it, but it's a solid lockup. Um, Cross lock is a little sticky in the beginning, it feels like. Um, I'm pretty sure that'll clear out once this coating is worn on the back of the knife. The cross lock is pretty solid. That feels very, very strong. I don't. This is like a fake style, plasticky, leathery, coated type string with a aluminum bead on it. All this is kind of cool. I like the looks of it. You already know I don't like lanyards, but I think this is kind of neat to have in there. On there, it looks. It kind of. I think it accents and improves the knife. I really wasn't expecting this. I didn't expect it to be, this pretty cool. It's got a really strong detent, uh, double thumb studs. It's very flicky. I mean, it goes out there. So it's a mini, what again? Full immunity. It's a mini full immunity. It feels solid. Everything feels good on it. It is on bearings, and I don't know if that's normal. Most of the Benchmades, I didn't think they did bearings, but it is definitely on bearings. Uh, so I kind of like this knife here. Well, you see, what I seriously wish, benchmade.com, PAC maybe, I don't know. M4 Benchmade logo, blah blah blah. It's a fake. I mean, it is a fake. That I know it is. It's because it was bought on AliExpress, and it was like $7, I think. So it's not a real Benchmade. I mean, Benchmade wouldn't even sell you the Axis lock tag for $7. So it's not a real Benchmade, but it's solid. See, that's what kind of aggravates me. So they're going to sell you this knife for $7. Okay, to make you think it's a Benchmade, and these boxes are getting better and better and better. I just wish I had a real one to compare it to. I know I say that every time, so just bear with me on that. Um, But this knife, in my opinion, would stand on its own, on its own ground. Take and make you just a whatever box, fake it out, not no real Benchmade box, just make you any kind of a box, put all this together, take the logo off of it, and tell the truth about it, stick it out there and get people, tell us aluminum handles, blah, blah, blah. And people will buy this and not feel bad about it, because it's, a fake out. Uh, because in every right, this knife feels good, solid. Of course, it's aluminum, so it's going to be heavy, but it's on bearings. You know, it's less than the Ozark Mountain, and this is a decent knife to carry around. And so is this right here. Just people understand that it's not a Benchmade. Don't advertise it as one. You're going to sell it so cheap anyway. Unless this is, they're doing this right here, so people will buy bulks of them and come over here and they buy it for $7 and they sell it to the American public for $170 or $270, which is sad. But probably happens. I know it happens a lot on eBay. If you buy Benchmades on eBay, you better know who you're buying them from. Otherwise, they ain't real. They fake. Uh, and because they're getting so good at these. And there's just a few little odds and ends that they still aren't getting right, and that's the coffin, the foam insert, and this right here. I guess to keep the price down, they didn't even include the little bag, unless it's underneath this or something, or maybe it's not supposed to have a bag. I don't know. That foam piece is thicker, so doesn't have any of that. And but they're getting better at it anyway. So it's a cool knife. I like it. If it was just on its own and not a branded trying to fake people out, it would be perfectly great knife standing on its own account. So anyway, uh, I have to say it's definitely worth getting just to have, but not to make someone think that you've got a bug out or to try to sell it, because that's wrong. Um, as or not a bug out, the excuse me, the full immunity. So, I mean, I like the knife. I think it stands on its own. I think it should be sold by China on its own instead of pretending to be a Benchmade, because it's got a great standing on its own. I would pay, knowing what I've got here in my hand, I would pay, $15 for this knife. It, with no logos on it, just unbranded and nowhere. Uh, I think it's worth that. So anyway, we got some other stuff to look at, and I'm going to do some videos on those. So we're going to drop out of this one for now, and we'll probably come back and visit this some more in the future and talk more about it. So again, if you are enjoying this content, I would ask that you would like and subscribe. Um, and I hope to see you again next time. Thanks. Your time is very important to me, and I thank you for spending it here with me. Thanks, and God bless.